Thank you, Chris Stapleton, for following me. And Ryan Oak Church means so much to me. Like, a lot. Can't even describe how happy I feel. It's just like the speechless mindset because, like, it's a rare thing to accomplish. Like, every one of you guys also mean a lot to me. And now I'm praying that you guys can try your hardest to help me out. That way, you can ask me more questions and all sorts of fun stuff. Or we can help together. Let's put all the violence and hate aside, because that's not what people are doing in live streams. They're actually using their brain in live streams. So, I just hope that you can do that, because it would be very exciting to see how many people can help each other out, and me out. It would be a very awesome idea, because stupidity is not going to get you anywhere. So it's like, why do we gotta take forever until we actually save someone? Well, I guess, if you really think that wait time is good enough, then I think it's still bad enough. Because any moment of waiting can still be bad. No matter how long you wait, it's still going to be bad. So, can wait 40 years, still going to be bad. It's just like, there's still that evil person that's still going to kill someone, even when they're plus 40 years old. It's like, I know if they're 20, and then you just do that was 40 years, and that's a 60-year person. They wouldn't care what age you are. They just want to be evil because they have nothing better to do. So obviously, God and Satan still at the same level. So you can just hate them long enough, but it's like, how is it Satan's fault? Like, the fact is that, God allowed people to express their own opinions, and, they was like, well, you can do whatever you want. They still eventually became evil. It's like Cain was still able to find that evil to accidentally kill his brother, but that still sparked a chain reaction where they just use that. I think they use that too much. It's like hate, death should have never been on this planet to begin with. And obviously that's true. It's just like, really, you just hate that person like that person. Okay, then don't hate that person, because obviously, if you hate that person so much, you're gonna end up hating that person, because you're so fixated on every word and thought possible to constantly make that person mad. It's going to constantly not be able to be pushed down, because there's going to be more and more words to find that are going to annoy that person. So, obviously, why would it make sense to just backstab that person, and then it becomes more than that? It just becomes you really hating that person to the point where you can't stop yourself, and then you start hating a friend, and now I don't know, your friend might end up wanting to kill you, because then that's their thoughts. So, there you go. So, instead of annoying a bunch of people to the point where we get killed, how about we unite, stop this violence? That way you can still have friends, still have parents, and a bunch of other ancestors that you want to care about. I mean, obviously you can't really care about the first one, because that's the one that you can't really reach to the most, and that would be like the one that wouldn't care about the one that's the last part of that ancestor. So it would mostly be like very last person until it's like the first person that just doesn't like that last person, but not as much as like first. So just stop at that level and just keep doing that for every person in existence. And sometimes you're always gonna have yourself starting to hate, because one, I mean, if it's the first time that it happened to you, obviously it's going to be a rush of anger. Like, it can't stop anymore. Like, every person on this planet is now going to be able to be filled with rage. So, even if the holy people in churches are acting as if they can't hate anyone, okay, well, if some evil person walked in, killed the person next to that pastor, then that pastor is gonna just spaz off. Like, it'd be like, dog on a leash, but still spazzing. So you can't really act as if you just can't get mad. And it's like the fact that I keep telling my enemies all this stuff the way they can be educated, then they want to get more annoyed, and then they just want to talk more crap because they all don't have anything better to do. Obviously, mine's more aggressive, even though it's like the repeating cycle. I mean, like, I constantly get the same amount of enemies, so it's not GTA 5 type of thing. It's everything I ever came across, which is a bunch of schools and then it became school bus. It's just like hate always follows me everywhere. Violence more rare than the other one, but it's like it goes being very hateful or super amount of hate type of people, then it's friends that still just constantly climb up the tree because they take forever to reach the top spot. And then it's the violence. And then you have like the medium friend to best friend, and then you have best friend, and then super best friend. So it's like 6 amount of different types of people to reach that level, which is unbearably annoying. Because obviously I did nothing wrong to them. Because if I were to, I would literally be saying I would have hated the entire point to cause that to happen. So, if all y'all think I'm not saying, then obviously it's just stupid, annoying that is the order that it goes in. Because it should never, in the entire planet, it shouldn't happen to me never, to no one ever, like never, ever in a million years. Like, should all just be friends climbing up onto the greatest, best friend ever type of tree, a ladder, or whatnot, because that would be better. That would be better to just focus on that than anything else, because obviously it's not like they're going to start the next asteroid, so they really don't have anything better to do. They hate on other people because they can't fix it. They can't solve any problem. So they want to create problems. That's what the man's on.